Shawn, please access and describe a photograph I'm going to show you in about 15 minutes or less from now.
I feel anxious.
If you're anxious, so am I.
All right.
I want this to work really well. You'll be rather pleased about it. It's pretty good.
No way. Are you kidding me?
Now, like any kind of a job, I have to instruct you what it is I want from you. So when you're ready, I'll give you what's called the tasking, what I'm asking you to do. And it's very simple.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Shawn, please access and describe a photograph I'm going to show you in about 15 minutes or less from now.
Okay.
And the idea is to put down whatever pops into your mind first. Don't overthink it.
Whatever pops into my mind first.
Subject to the conditions we mentioned. And you can tell me as you write it in words or draw pictures or build it out of clay or whatever you want to do with it. Doesn't matter. So you're thinking about it. Don't think about it. Just respond to it. Talk to me.
Drawing what came to my mind first.
Which is it?
Should I tell you what I'm drawing?
You can show it to me even.
Should I keep drawing?
Well, no. Just
all right.
Capture what your experience is. Okay, that's a circle on top of a point. Is that what it is?
That is a pyramid with the moon above it. And then this is some kind of...
All right.
I don't know. I was envisioning some kind of like circular, maybe cloud above it.
Don't go into that detail.
Okay.
Suppose you could sit on top of what you called a pyramid and gaze out in front of you. What do you see?
It can't be animals, can't be any of that.
What does the landscape look like?
Okay.
What did you write?
I wrote a barren desert with a couple of dead trees.
Okay.
With no leaves on them.
All right. Excellent. Let's take a short break here.
Okay.
We'll come back to it in a moment. Interesting thing about a break is we don't want to talk about what your experience is or anything like that. We'll talk about something else, like what are you going to have for dinner? What movie did you recently see? Did you see, I don't know, did you see the Oppenheimer movie at all? That was a strange movie. Don't go.
Okay.
I can tell you
Is this the Civil War movie?
No. This is over the Manhattan Project. Oppenheimer built the atomic bomb.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe I just... See, I'm not letting go of what I'm... All right.
So when we're finished here, I'll give you a link to a Amazon Prime movie called The Day After Trinity. And that is an accurate portrayal with the real people that did the work. It's an excellent film. Okay, let's get back to it. I'll retask you.
New paper?
Pardon, no, right, the paper's good enough. And I want to get on record by saying... the interview procedure that I learned, that I'm using with you, to a great deal I learned from Mr. Russell Targ. He was brilliant at that job, and I honor him for teaching me that. Excellent guy. Okay, onward. So, retasking. Shawn, please access and describe a photograph in drawing or pictures or words about a photograph I'm going to show you, say, 10 minutes from now. Go for it.
It's good. This is a different one.
Nope, same picture.
What if something different's in my head?
Write it down. Helps if you write words to help me understand the squiggles that you draw as well.
Okay.
What you got?
I got a house, which is actually a concrete house.
Okay.
A big pond.
All right.
And then just vegetation, trees.
Excellent. Okay, and now I'm going to surprise you. We're going to cut the session off now.
Okay.
Why do you think I'm doing that?
exercise is complete? Because I'm drawing something completely different than what I did before.
Well, no, I'm doing it because we like, as humans, to fill in the blanks. Well, there's a house there, must have XYZ on it, or that pyramid must be whatever it happened to be. So we'll call a stop to it. And I now do a look. The job comes to me. Now, the target has not yet been chosen. I have no idea what it is. So I'm going to analyze your results. Bear with me 1 second here, a little bit of homeworking here. This computer, oddly enough, is very slow. May I have the sheets, please? Thank you. Excellent. Okay. Now, see, I can't put words into your mouth. Mm-hmm. So, for example, here you say you draw a building, and it's very clearly the shape of a building. Mm-hmm. So I have no trouble thinking it's not a kangaroo. it's a building. So you get credit for that. What I'm doing, and I don't want to get into the technical details, it's called fuzzy set analysis. I'm trying to encode what you said in a way that this computer can understand to do the arithmetic with, look, Ma, no hands.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. You've got trees. And we got this stuff here. And I'm not going to describe what I'm doing here because this is going to be public. And we don't want people to have to guess this list I'm doing here. This circle thing that you do here, what did you say here?
That is a body of water, a lake or a pond.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Pressure's on me, not on you. to do
I
this
feel
right.
nervous.
Huh?
I feel anxious.
If you're anxious, so am I.
All right.
I want this to work really well. Okay, now the computer goes to work by itself. What it means is it still hasn't chosen a picture yet.
Really?
Yep. Now, it doesn't pay any attention to what I put in there because that would be cheating. In other words, it would choose a picture that matched what you said. That's not happening in the code. It just doesn't do that. But now it's going to randomly pick the picture for us. This is a demonstration. The participant is Ryan. And this is trial number 1. And target B was the right answer. You'll be rather pleased about it. It's pretty good.
No way. Are you kidding me?
No, why?
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Well, lots of trees, big concrete buildings, and there's a pyramid on top. Where's the body of water?
Buzz off. Buffalo. Actually, the metric here...
Can I show that on camera? Would that be possible?
Sure.
I just want the audience to see how awesome my remote viewing capabilities are. So there it is.
Not bad for a first attempt, actually. Quite good. We have a metric called figure of merit. And the way that is, there are 300 photographs in here. This could have been any one of them. And we had a team of people, like 9 people, encode them in such a way that a computer could understand them. It's technically called a fuzzy set, and let's not go there any further. But that's been pre-coded. So what I did was to get a fuzzy set of your response. And then the computer does a Venn diagram, well, not technically, but something like it. It said, how close is your description? There are 2 things that it asks. How accurate was your response? In other words, of all the things in the target, what percentage did you get right? The answer to that question is about 53% of what you said was correct in the target. But that isn't enough. I went out of all the things that you said, what percentage of what you said was correct? I mean, see the difference? One is what percentage of the target did you get, and the other part is what percentage of what you said was right. I mean, maybe you said everything was correct. No. Actually, you said 52% of what you said was correct. So
Okay.
The product of those two numbers is what we call the figure of merit. And when that's above a certain threshold, and when we use this to make money on the marketplace, that threshold is 0.452. Your number was 0.28. Wasn't good enough to bet money on.
Okay.
But only about 20% of Joe's is, or 20% of Angela Ford's are.
No good.
It's a very high, in fact, it almost never misses above when it's that good of a remote viewing.
No matter where you're watching Shawn Ryan Show from, if you get anything out of this, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share this everywhere you possibly can. And if you're feeling extra generous, please leave us a review on Apple and Spotify podcasts.